following video, I'm going to show you how to load KRA test results. First thing you want to do, and I've got a little sheet of reminders here, is download the Scaled Score Report, SSR, from the KRA site, and that file goes out to at least column CC in CSV. Meta staff don't have access to the KRA site, just a heads up. So we cannot help with the download, but when you get out there, you are looking for a CSV in the Scaled Score Report. The file you download shouldn't have a first column in it with a download link, and I'll tell you more about that here in a minute. If it does, you need to delete it. The file should have a header row. The file should be CSV. And when you get that file, then we're going to enter the test date that your district gave the test. So let's go ahead and load the test results. In the cheater, you're going to type assessment import, and you're going to get back 3 pages, and it's the top one. You're going to select your KRA in the drop-down. In this test date field is the date your district issued the test. Meta staff don't know the date you issued the test, so you're going to have to discuss amongst your district personnel to figure out what day you guys administered this test. So I'm going to enter October 25th, 2022. Please make sure you're at the district level and you have the correct school year in context. You're going to browse for your file and click Upload. I have assessment import successfully uploaded 0 of 9 records. Well, that's not good. I didn't get anything uploaded. So let's figure out why. It says View Import Management button. If I click that, I have nobody on unmatched, nobody on matched, but on this Errors tab, I have database error. Couldn't insert, check, table, EMIS assessment, a lot of information here. Essentially what that means is I've got an extra row in my file. What you want to do is go out to your computer where you have that file, right click on it and say Open with Excel. And when you open that file in Excel, there is this pesky column A in some districts' files. It's not in everyone's file, some districts' files, and we don't know why it's in some and why it's not in others, but it needs deleted. So I'm going to delete, and now I have the correct file. I'm going to pull up my helpful hints because I want to mention number 6 while I'm in here. The file must contain overall score value in column BR for the student, otherwise no results will be loaded and it won't show on Errors tab because technically not an error. So let's look at column BR. I have several students who don't have an overall score. So lines 4 and 5, I already know are not going to load because there's no overall score. There's nothing I can do to get those scores to load. The overall score is going to have to be gathered, and then someone will need to hand enter those scores. So Lester and Cameron have no overall score, lines 4 and 5. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and save this file, X out, and go load my results again. I'm going to say import another file. I'll select the KRA 10, 25, and 22. Make sure you have this date formatted correctly, by the way. Browse for your file. It's my updated file. We're going to move that extra column, and I'm going to click Upload. And depending on how big your file is, will determine how long this process takes. There are reports of this process spinning for 15 minutes, but the results were loaded anyway. So just keep that in mind. If you're seeing that happen, go put a kid in context and check to see if their results got loaded. And what has happened with some districts, they come back to the assessment history page, import history page, and there's their load, even though the page did not refresh, it just kept spinning. So something to keep in mind. So it says 8 out of 8 records, 54 scores loaded. Let's go look at that import management. I have nobody on unmatched. I have lines 1 and 2, and notice 3 and 4 did not load because those 2 kiddos were the students without the overall score, so it's not going to load. And those 2 students will not show on the errors tab, and that is by design. So one of my students is Joyce Silva. She did get test results loaded, so I have Joyce in context. And if I type KRA in the cheater, brings me to her KRA page, and here are the test results that were just imported. If you ever have an instance where you need test results deleted en masse, please send us a ticket to ProgressBook help@metasolutions.net. And we have a magic page at the district, or excuse me, at the ITC level that allows us to mass delete test results that were mass added or uploaded in error. Thank you.